Hi, Deacon Ed McCormick here at St. John the Baptist Catholic Community, and I'm continuing my series on insights into the meaning of Jesus' resurrection. This week, I want to focus your attention on the stunning fact that Jesus returned to his disciples after he broke through that seemingly impenetrable wall that is death and was raised to new life by God bodily. He decides to return to his disciples. As I told some of the parishioners today, I would have kept going. I wouldn't have gone back. But he decides to come back. And he decides to come back to the guys who betrayed him and denied him and fled from him. And here's what's fascinating. Not only is he now freed from death, but he is freed from resentment and bitterness, revenge. There's no judgment when he shows up. Instead, he accepts these guys. He offers them by his very presence forgiveness. This is astounding. This is undeserved, absolutely undeserved forgiveness and acceptance on his part. And in doing so, he opens up for them a new future. Their identity now is not determined by what they did. Peter is not known as the denying Peter. The disciples are not known as the fleeing disciples. Even Thomas, I think, we should stop calling him Doubting Thomas, because the Lord gives him a new future. He's actually believing Thomas. And so when he appears to these disciples, freed from death, freed from resentment, with this new risen body, when he breathes on them and offers them God's peace, he opens up for them a new future and a new identity that is based on the stunning free gift of risen life that he shares with them. You see, he returns to these disciples to share with them the risen life God has now given them, so that Jesus can begin to liberate and recreate our world from within. That's why the first response to Jesus' presence and his resurrection is the reestablishment of the Christian community, but it's now reestablished around Jesus crucified and risen. And this is a community that is faithful to the life, the new life Jesus has shared with it, this new risen life. When we embody his peace, his shalom, when we embody his forgiveness, when we invite people to have new hearts and new minds, when we offer them a future, a new kind of identity that isn't tied to what they've done in the past, but to what Christ is doing for them now and in the future.